Malaga, Spain. Blood red with a band of orange, some yellow and a halo of pure white. The cloudless skies over southern Spain begin to glow with the day's first light. Gibraltar, just to the east, appears blue. And the waters of the Alboran Sea are black. Our 2018 Porsche 718 Boxster GTS, Miami blue over black, is still damp from sleeping outdoors. There's an issue, but it isn't light or sound. The Porsche's turbocharged horizontally opposed four-cylinder comes alive with a pop through its two sizable center-mounted exhaust pipes and quickly settles into a rhythmic thrum as it shakes off the overnight cold. Its tires thump over the cobblestones of the hotel's drive. It's warmth we need. And coffee. Summer pilots need heat to work, and still on California time, we are desperate for a double espresso. Until they come. This 2018 Porsche Boxster GTS and Spain's cold, and in some cases ancient, asphalt are a dicey combination. Just a few corners into the narrow and twisting two-lane winding through the coastal hills, and it becomes obvious that grip-on is a real problem. Incidentally, it seems that the Spanish have a love of off-camber corners, because they all are. PSM officially stands for Porsche Stability Management. But the system is earning its nickname, Please Save Me. Without its intervention, our turquoise two-seater would have already kissed the hillside at least twice, or worse. It would have smashed through the spindly-looking rail that lines this trail and smashed its mid-engine self to bits on the rocks below. The good news is that our Caffeine Jones has been replaced with a flood of endorphins triggered by the instinctual desire to live. With more sunlight comes more grip, and more speed. By 7:30 a.m., the road and the tires have gained temperature and we're flat out in one of the world's greatest sports cars on an epic, undulating motorway that climbs toward the hillside village of Alboran, a picturesque oasis of white stucco within these dark green hills. When the 718 Boxster GTS and 718 Cayman GTS arrive at dealers in March, they will be the most powerful and the best performing machines in the company's mid-engine lineup. Remember, the Cayman GT4 is no longer available. Here are the numbers. The flat 2.5-liter has been pumped up to 365 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute. That's 15 horsepower more than you get in 718S models, although it's 20 horsepower less than in the GT4, which was powered by a naturally aspirated 6 that peaked up at 7,400 revolutions per minute. Torque is also improved. The engine is rated 309 pounds-to-foot at 1,900 revolutions per minute with a 6-speed manual transmission, and 317 pounds-to-foot with a PDK dual-clutch automatic. That's 8 pounds-to-foot more than on the S models. The Cayman GT4, which was only available with a 6-speed manual, made 309 pounds-to-foot at a lofty 4,750 revolutions per minute. Powertrain project manager Fabian Zink, a 7-year Porsche veteran who is also responsible for the engine in the GT4, tells us that the additional power comes in part from added baffles to the intake runners to improve pulsation between the cylinder banks and eliminate power-robbing turbulence inside the runners. Now the combustion chambers are filled more efficiently and more completely. The rest of the plastic intake manifold is unchanged.